Free game. I was going to wait to do this, but I'm just going to do it now. So next time I'm on live, niggas is caught up and this is out. Yo, what's up, Ox? You're a real one. Good luck. All right. We going to jump right in. If you join the Discord, you already know what the fuck a nigga about to talk about. But I'm going to break it down here. On my Discord, I went more into detail, but as you can see, as my last post, this is about being your own boss. All right? Being self-employed. So we're going to break down what it means to be self-employed. So let's break down the word self-employed. Self is yourself, you. Employ is working, being an employer. You feel me? So what does this mean? You are your own worker. You are your own worker. So let's put that into perspective. If you your own worker, what does that mean? You are your own manager. Let's go deeper than that. You are your own CEO. You are your own boss. This is what it means to be self-employed. Now having the definition in your head of what it means to be self-employed, now it's about putting that type of mindset into your life. Being your own boss, being your CEO. This means that you are your own employee. This means that you are your own manager, and this means that you are your own CEO. So you have to move like that. You have to plan like how a manager would set up time schedules for their employees. You need to set up time schedules for yourself, for your goal. You need to set up certain type of hours that you need to work a week for your goal. People don't do that. People put keep their dreams as hobbies and put it to the side. And that's where you fuck up. At the end of the day, if you're asking to be self-employed, you're asking to be your own boss. So you have to look at it like you are your own business and you need to handle it like that. That's the first step of being self-employed is the mind state. All right. So when you have the mind state of making your own schedule, because you got to think about it. How many times, I know a lot of people work a job, right? If your manager call you and be like, oh, come to work tomorrow. I bet you're going to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to go to work. I bet if you have to work from 4 to 8 o'clock, you're going to be there at work 4 o'clock on time. But now when it comes to your goals, when it comes to yourself, you slack. You give yourself, oh, I'll do that later. Oh, I'll do that when I got time. Oh, I'll do that when I feel like it. And that's where you fuck up. You're not treating your dreams as your reality. You're treating your dreams as a dream, as something that what is dreaming? Something that you do half the day, right? When you're sleeping, when you're relaxing, you're dreaming. Now you're treating your reality, your goals as a dream that, oh, when I have time to relax, then that's when I'm going to focus on my goal. That's the fucking problem. You need to first of all, you need to change your dream as dreams and put them as reality. Because if you keep your dreams as dreams, you're not going to take them as serious. Now, if you put your dreams as reality, you're putting that dream, that goal, your reality, now you're making it a priority. Now, when you make your goals a priority, then that's when your whole life changes. Then that's when, instead of looking at this as when I got time to do this, you're now looking at this as, no, I need to do this shit fucking now because this is my reality. This is my life. You need to treat what you love, your goal, as the same way you would work a job. You feel me? People go hard at working a job because a job you get paid right then and there. But they don't think to do that with their dreams. And that's the fucking problem. So now that when you got the mind state, you feel me? And you change your dreams into reality, now it's about the work. You know? So now you got your mindset, now it's about the work. All right? Think of it. When I was working a job, I was putting 40 hours in a week. 40 hours a week. That's most people put 40 hours a week into their job, right? Now imagine if you was putting 40 hours a week into what you love. Imagine if I put 40 hours a week into the studio. Imagine you put 40 hours a week into making clothes. Nigga, what? You would be making double the money you made working that job. But since you do it when you got free time and you do it when you have time or when you feel like it, that's why you're not where you at right now. That's why you don't where you need to be, because you keep You're not putting your goals as priority. You're keeping them as dreams and hobbies and something I'll get to when I get money, I'll do it. Oh, when I stack up or after this and after that. Fuck that. You don't know what's going to happen in the future, but you know where you at right now. And that's what the fuck that matters. What are you doing right now for your goal? All right. And if you have no direction, onto what you want to do in your life, these are the first steps. Now, your first step is finding that direction. Now, how do I find that direction? Do you ask me? Do you ask your mom, what direction do you need? Do you go on Google, what direction do I need for my life? No, the only person that's going to know the direction you need for your life is you. You. And the only way for you to find that direction with your life is to spend the time with yourself and figure out what the fuck do you like. Write down what you like. Write down your goals. Write down what drives you. What makes you feel like that feeling of when you're doing it, you're not thinking of everything else, like you're in a meditative trance every time you do it. Find that and prioritize that, because that's what you love. That's what's going to make you the money that you deserve. Working that job, you're not going to be making that money you deserve. That motherfuckers is going to work you out. Duh, you an employee. You work for somebody. You work for me, nigga. I'll tell you how many hours to work. I'll tell you when to come in to work. You feel me? You never going to be happy working like that. You never going to be happy. And it's all about taking that step. We live in a society where they put fear in you to take risks for what you love. You feel me? We live in a society where it's like, oh, keep that as plan B. But plan A, follow our direction. Follow our guide of school and follow our guide of college. Nah, fuck that. That's going to slow you the fuck down. What you need to do is what you need to do for yourself. You feel me? You need to prioritize yourself. Yourself is your business. Imagine if somebody had a business, right? Imagine somebody had a business and they not taking it serious, right? And they slacking off. And what you think going to happen to that business? It's going to fall off. Take that as yourself. If you're not putting the time, effort, and energy to progress yourself, to connect with yourself, and to do and to prioritize yourself, there's no way you're not going to grow. There's no way you're not going to grow. But this is what, and I'm going to get right there. This is going to break nigga mind, right? This is how you break the matrix, okay? The matrix, school, all that shit all prepares you to be a slave, to listen to direction, all right? We grew up where now it's hard for us to make our own direction in our life. It's hard for us to think on our own now. We need external influences to figure out what we want to do in our life. And that's because our whole life growing up has been putting energy into external stuff and not internal. And now we have an imbalance. Now we have an imbalance of self. You feel me? Now we have an imbalance between external and internal. Because you need external to survive in this 3D world. And you need internal. But it's about understanding the balance. Once you have an imbalance in yourself, like you have an imbalance and hormonal imbalance or anything within your body's off. It's not going to work on 100%. Your mind's not going to work 100% because you're unbalanced. Because you're focusing too much of your energy on external shit, on physical shit, on other people's direction instead of yours. So to find that balance, you need to get comfortable with self. And to get comfortable with self, you need to spend time with self. So this is the first steps to being self-employed. You feel me? This is the first step. This is how people fail. This is why this shit don't work out for, this is why a certain type of people can be a boss, a CEO, because it takes a lot of mind work. It takes a lot of mind work and a lot of physical work to be your own boss. This shit ain't easy, but the shit that's not easy, you get the most reward from. And if you're dedicated to do what you love, you're not going to give a fuck what you got to go through. You feel me? You going to understand this is all part of the process. So for being self-employed, this is a quick run through. On Thursday, I'm going to go in on the second step. But first steps of being self-employed is your mindset. If your mindset is fucked up going into this shit and you're putting 50% in, how the fuck you expect to get 100%? That shit don't make no sense. You got to do simple math. You got to do simple math. If you want 100% from life, you need to put 100%. If you want 100% from goals, you need to put 100%. If you want 100% in your physical body, you need to put 100%. If you put in 50%, you're going to get 50%. And you're going to fail right there. And you're never going to be satisfied with what you love. So at the end of the day, remember, it starts in your mind. In your mind. Next time I get on this topic about being self-employed, because there's layers to this shit. The mind is the blueprint. The mind is the foundation. If you don't got the right mindset to building your business, you going to fail. You going to fail off rip. That building is not going to last. You feel me? So once you change the mind is the blueprint, and then the next step is the body, and the body is the foundation. Yup, look at that. When your why is bigger than any excuse you can put in front of, you'll win every time. And we're going to end it on that. That's how you from another CEO right here, he dropped the gem. Another CEO, all right? It all starts with right here, in your intention and your mind. God can't save you. Progression Convos all 2020. If it's not a progression conversation, don't have it no more. Because we don't got time for all that lily-gaggy and all that shit. You feel me? None of that shit. Progressive conversation and progressive action. If you gonna do this talk, you better walk that walk. No cap. Because that shit, a lot of people contradicting themselves. No cap. So this is where it starts. This is the beginning. No cap. Appreciate everybody that joined and listened. God can't